Hello everybody and welcome back to the Up the Guts YouTube channel. Continuing on with our previous videos, and if you haven't watched them, make sure to go back and watch them. But we are doing our season previews and we are up to the Carlton Football Club. So let's get into it. 2024, Carlton finished 8th and they went right to the end and they looked like they could have been damaging but just falling short. It's 2 years in a row, but they did get a Brownlow medal coming home to their club in Paddy Cripps taking home his second. The ins to the club, they brought in the Camperelli twins. Obviously, first off, Ben with pick 43 and Lucas with pick 54, both midfielders. Harry Charlton was picked up in the rookie draft. If I have a look here, I believe he is he's a defender. Next in, they brought in Matt Duffy, who's a Category B rookie, and he is a midfielder. Nick Haynes, free agent, will offer some great support down in the half-back line, especially after the news this week or last week of Nick Newman, who's going to have a season-ending injury and will not take part in 2025. So Nick Haynes is going to be even more crucial to what he was when they picked him up. Harry O'Farrell, pick 42, he was picked up there. Good pick up there, and the one that is everyone's hyping about, we saw him in a bit of VFL games, but pick 3, they picked up midfielder Jagger Smith. Some of the notable outs for the Carlton Football Club: David Cunningham was delisted. Matt Kennedy made his way over to the Kennel and the Western Bulldogs. Caleb Marchbank, after just battles of injury, was delisted. Jack Martin, another one who was delisted, with a bit of a shock there. And Matt Owies didn't look like he was wanted at Carlton. We won't know for that one, but he made his way over to WA and found himself at the West Coast Eagles. And we look at their key defensive slot, obviously down there with the skipper Jacob Wiedering. They've also got Lewis Young, Brody Kemp, and Harry O'Farrell, who they picked up in the most recent draft. Defenders, obviously some notable names. Lockie Cowan, like the look of him of the games he played. Zach Williams, who showed he can go forward as well. Mitch McGovern, another one who can be a swingman, but the good thing about Mitch McGovern is he can interstep and he can play tall and small, so he's really crucial to the Carlton defence. Nick Newman, we mentioned, he's such a critical player, but he's not going to be taking part in the 2025 season. We talked about Nick Haynes, Harry Charlton, Billy Wilson, Daniel Stingray's product. Hasn't played a game at AFL level yet. Might be running out of luck soon, so be interested to see if he can get a game in the 2025 season. Jordan Boyd loves to take the game on. Matt Duffy and Adam Sard. Midfielders, they got Ollie Hollands, who showed a bit off half-back as well, and I really liked it when he played a bit off half-back, so it's good to have that flexibility and versatility in your game. Adam Chera, who was pushed out of the midfield to half-back. It'll be interesting to see where they play Adam Chera. We mentioned Jagger Smith, Brownlow medalist, Paddy Cripps. Blake Agers off that wing was phenomenal. Another one who had good final series. Sam Doherty is playing a bit more midfield time now, but even though they got Nick Haynes, it would have been better if Nick Newman was there. So now that Nick Newman's not there, might see Doherty slide back into the defence a little bit more than he probably would have if Newman was fit. Obviously the Camperelli twins, Sam Walsh, Jackson Binns, who we've seen a few times now, George Hewitt, who had a really good season, I thought, in and under, Cooper Lord, who we've seen a couple of times, looked pretty good, and Matty Cottrell, the running machine. Ruckman, they've got it out of 3 picks. They got Tom DeConey, who had a really good season last year, played better when he was the number 1 ruckman, and shown how we can take games apart and really grab it by the scruff of the neck. Mark Pitnet, I think Tom DeConey is the better all-round package as a ruckman, but it's proven that Mark Pitnet's the better tap ruck, so it's interesting to see how they go moving forward. But Tom DeConey, as a player, I think is far better than Mark Pitnet. And they've also got Hudson O'Keefe there if both of them look like they go down injured. And Harry Mackay can also play a bit of backup there, as we mentioned, with the key forwards, Harry Mackay, Charlie Curnow, Harry Lemmy, and Jack Silvani. Forwards, they got Jesse Motlop, who in and out, but he's shown he's definitely got some spark. Lockie Fogarty, so crucial to their team, as they, if you ask Carlton fans, always say. Orazio Fantasia played a few good games and played a few good inconsistent games as well. Played a few inconsistent games. You've got Corey Durden. Elijah Holland, I thought was exceptional after coming over from the Gold Coast Suns. Just showed the type of talent he is off that half-forward line. Uses the ball really well and really good with his speed and just runs all day. Rob Monaghan. They've also got Ashton Moore, who we saw a couple of times playing as that sub, and as soon as he came on as a sub, impacted the scoreboard straight away. So it'll be interesting to see if Ashton Moore gets some more opportunity going in the 2025 season. Now, do Carlton finish in the top 4 in the 2025 season? Personally, I think they just finish outside, and I've got them finishing in the 5th position. Not sure why, but I just don't have them in the top 4 of the club, and I think that Nick Newman out is going to be a bit more crucial than what some people might think. I just think he provides all of that drive off that half-back line. Look out for, I've gone with their pick 3, Jagger Smith. We saw him play a bit of VFL footy where he tore it up as well. Just knows how to find the ball, this kid. I'm really excited to see how he can bring it to AFL level. Needs to lift, Adam Chera, we mentioned him earlier. 2024, he played the 13 matches, only averaged the 19.4 disposals and 4 goals. Started as a midfield and was going that poorly in that midfield that they pushed him outside the midfield back to half-back. His best game came in round 3 versus North Melbourne, where he had 22 disposals, laid 7 tackles and kicked 1 goal. So there you have it, guys. There is my 2025 season preview for the Carlton Football Club. I got him finishing in 5th. Look out for Jagger Smith, and I think Adam Chera needs to live to find himself back in that midfield spot where he belongs. Thank you guys for listening, and make sure to click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss another upload. And if you haven't seen the Brisbane Lions season preview and the Adelaide Crows season preview, make sure you go back and listen to that as well. Until next time, I'll see you guys then.